Yun. Okay. Ba't naputol yung kanina? Anyway, inulit ko na lang. So, Sunday, December 6. Good afternoon. Afternoon na ba? 12, lunch. And balik tayo sa story since Archon Quest. Good afternoon guys. Okay. Maling tao pala yung nakausap ko.
Welcome, friend of child. And congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the
Liyue Act
permafrost.
2.
But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Liyue Pavilion.
Liyue Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. Ahem. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Lee style is the Liyue Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face-to-face with the Shinyo Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style. Don't talk to Paimon like that! Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
Northland Bank.
Yan. Chapter 1, Act 2. Gutom na yung emergency food. Ano meron dito? Ha? Ooh! 200k. Okay. Cool. Ang weird, kahapon nagkakaroon ng technical difficulty dun sa Immortals Phoenix. Buti ngayon wala na. Kung kailangan ko mag-record ng bagong video doon. Hindi ka na wala. Uy! May chest doon ah. Hindi ko pa masyado na-explore to lugar na oh, kamukha ko yun ah. What's up?
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liyue Qixing would hide the Geo Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Liyue Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liyue custom.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you
No,
booked.
si Zhongli. Yung nasa banner ngayon. Ayos.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Si Big Dong Zong.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Indeed, it is as you have guessed.
Meron akong 3-1 something. I think pag nag-quest ako ngayon, may makukuha pa akong primo. So, I think kaya ko ng 2 10 pull. Sana swertehin.
The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Gusto ko sana ng duplicate ni Razor, pati Chong Yun. Wala pa akong Chong Yun eh. Pati syempre, kung suswertehin, Zhongli na. Oy,
Did you think he was some
Papi
sort of
Mike.
hired killer?
Mamaya, mag-story muna.
The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well,
Kukuha pa ako ng extrang primo gem para makapag-pull.
Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhong Li because...
Bigyan mo naman ako ng swerte mo sa Ragnarok. Yung mga pulso sa Ragnarok, ang ganda eh. Bigyan mo ako ng swerte. Bira.
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
Oo. Hindi, stick tayo sa free to play. Hanggat
Don't
kaya,
be so
hanggat kaya.
surprised. Sure, the Geo Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Pero paalam kaya ako kay Mrs. ng bilaw ng Battle Pass. Sayang yung weapon eh.
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is
Semi,
ultimately
semi.
an
Ata, sige,
Adeptus.
semi. Huwag tayo
Many
mag-wheel.
Adepti have left us over the millennia.
Ano?
This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst.
Baby whale lang, baby whale. Responsible whale.
As you have seen, the time of
Sige
the
lang.
Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng funeral parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to.
Papayag yun, sana. Binila ko siya ng toothless eh.
Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again. If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
May Act 3 pa ba to? May Act 3 pa ba tong story?
Alright, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
Alo, sinong totoo? Sino mas malakas sa atin? Ay, pwede. Upo tayo. What's up? Tara. Ayaw niya kausapin.
My.
Hirap sa chopsticks eh. Ito. Baka yung sa baka yung December 23 na 1.2, yun yung kaduktong ng story.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, Traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue?
Sip-sip tayo. Liyue is the better place.
Indeed. The weight of 3,700 years' worth of history runs deepest in the true divinity of Liyue. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the seven nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
What would child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prized Noctilucous jade worthy of a deity.
Parang marami-rami ako na ng Jade. Bag of Mora. Go F. Okay, so bibili naman pala tayo. Oh, siya umikot doon.
Life here is so vibrant.
Wala pa akong masyadong magandang weapons.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could
Hi,
be your lucky
Papi.
day.
Papi Luis. Hindi pa rapag-poll. Mag-story muna.
It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're here for... What was it again?
Noctilucous jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Saan ka na sa story, Luis?
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think?
Swerte mo, may
The Jade
zongli ka?
Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Ayos. Rich kid.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again! Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the more if we buy them all?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What? Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame or that your heat control was poor.
Hindi na bumubuko yung bibig niya.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon. while a fool will only see the finger, the patterns, the facade. These are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro-affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just sad that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... well... fine. As you wish, then. How about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry, I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are my pride and joy. If I'd taken off even a bit more, it would have killed me.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking,
Ang haba
asking
ng
for
dialogue.
samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade...
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out.
How about the kitchen at Xiangling's place? Spot in the Dalupa Gorge. Xiangling's
You
place
mean
na.
at Wanmin Restaurant? As long as we do it when she's not in.
That would not do. It is a place where people come and go. They would be endangered if the elemental reaction were to get out of control.
Oh, Paimon remembers. We once saw this
The
big pot
Daupa
down at the
Gorge pala.
Daupa Gorge in the camp of the Hilly Turtles from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now, let's pack.
Yun. Tapos din. Jade samples. Meaty tribe. Ay, mali. Saan na pupunta? Map. Napakalayo. Oo nga eh. Ang haba nung dialogue. Teka, check ko nga ilan ba yung ano natin. Ilan ang wish natin? 3146. Kailangan ko pa ng at least 60. Para 32. Dalawang pull. Sa quest na to, yun, may makuha 30. 30 lang? Tipid. Sige na nga. Quest lang ng quest hanggang ano. Hanggang makaipon. Yun.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than...
That's the pot! trolls are still using it. It's a bit annoying, but we gotta cut the line. Oz, reveal!
You're mine! Yeah! Shouldn't let your guard down. Who's next?
Nasaan isa? Isa pa? Ayun. Okay. And kuha na rin muna tayo nito. Pulot-pulot.
There's still soup in here. These hilly churls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is, so pay close attention.
Get out of here! Take cover!
Tilapon eh. Paano ko makikita? Parang hirap naman ang angle.
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Killer trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Bring it on!
Balik kay Bennett.
Out of the way!
Ayun. Naharangan, buti. Pala dito eh.
Take cover!
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls. They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt!
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Okay. Let's travel.
Your back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Ano nga ba yan? Yung third, di ba? Tama ba yung third? Nalimutan ko. Yung third yung pinaka nag-shine. Tama ba? Hintayin ko yung comment. Baka may mag-comment. Pero tama ba intindi ko? Narinig ko sa third eh. Sige, third na lang.
Exactly!
Ah,
That's
tama.
the one Paimon remembers too!
Okay.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Sasabihin ba niya pag mali yung pinili?
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucous jade for?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito
okay.
in the city
Sasabihin pa rin
200
pala ni
years ago,
Paimon.
it was a
Okay.
spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liyue Act and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper as it always has done.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait. Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier? That's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Eugene Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
I will do my best. You have my thanks.
Put the jade in place. Okay, sa taas. Saan? Papaikutin ako nito. Ooh, okay. Parang hindi ko pa na-explore tong part na to. Pulot. Meron pala ako na-discover na ano, paitlogan. Nasaan na yan? Dito. Huaguang Stone Forest. Yung isa sa mga parang mountain pillar dyan. Nakakuha ko 8 itlog eh. So at least meron akong source. Dadaanan ko na lang siya from time to time.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Fingers crossed, Child will reimburse us.
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location and have begun making preparations for the rite.
Kanina nadaanan ko, 8 yung nakuha ko eh. Kaya minarkahan ko agad eh, just in case. Nag-world level 3 na kasi ako, medyo nahirapan na ako dun sa ano. Yung sa water, yung sa Oceanid. Lalo na yung ano, yung duck na, yung may AoE. Naglalagay ka pa ng character sa expedition. Sa ngayon hindi kasi si Bennett ang ginagamit ko dati doon eh. Pero siguro ano. Pwede naman. Sino ba yung mga di ko ginagamit? Sila Noel. Ayan. Para sa ano yun, di ba? Sa mga ore. Right,
That's right. The Liyue Act have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel.
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing?
pwede si Lisa, no? Si Kaya ginagamit ko from time to time eh. Si Amber ginagamit ko dun sa ano, dun sa gliding event ngayon.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special.
Silk flower. May napupulot na ba akong ganun?
Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant. And
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
we shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
Quest complete, 30. Okay, kailangan ko pa ng 30. Kailangan ko pa ng 30 para sa ano? Para makadalawang 10 pool.
I could get used to this. No time to lose.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again.
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden Housemaiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
I guess I had it ka. Ito na lang.
Now then,
Wala
please
sinabi.
peruse at your leisure.
Walang effect.
Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their
forward ko na eh.
ancestral habits. Just look at the abundant foliage here. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to...
Wow! A true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between them, like several other tedious and complicated traditions, but this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the seven in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case. Now that's settled, a question.
Do you have any more?
Do you have any Mora on you?
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a...
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is... Since these flowers will be used to glorify
Hi,
our
Boss
Lord,
Nix.
they're
Thank you for
free
the
of
like.
charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
Bakit parang walang alam sa pera tong si Zhongli?
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
Inutusan pa.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
I will wait for you near the statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Okay.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Sayang. Lumipad na.
Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Wow. Just wow. Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I am.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Qime.
Chimi.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lan. See you around.
Thanks, Lan. Saan si Chimi? Layo ba yun? Okay, lapit lang pala.
I could get used to this.
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yingar? Oh, as in scent of spring, Yingar?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
Yun, saan yun? Yinger. Yinger. Hirap ng mga pangalan dito. Saan siya? Saan siya? Okay,
No time
taas
to
ulit.
lose.
Ito.
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What? How did we were coming.
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like? 3 in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true
May
after
nagigame
all.
choy
You're on the
request.
prowl and need some
Hindi muna, story
sweet-smelling
muna ako.
ammunition.
Pati
Is
weak
that
pa
it?
ako, weak.
Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story just doesn't hold water.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither.
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me.
Yeah.
So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume? Where's that? Mondstadt? We're only making some perfume. There's no need to go to such ridiculous lengths. Somewhere closer to home will do. Let's go for the
Okay,
kitchen
so
at
kay
Wanmin
Shangling naman.
Restaurant.
Saan nga ba yung restaurant mo? 35.
That's not being honest. That's just
Lapit lang pala.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now. Are you ready to...
What did you say?
I meant make me proud, as my assistant, obviously. While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
Fetch some water.
No time to lose.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
try something new at
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't. Now use your strong hand to
Haba ng
stir it with a
dialogue.
persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juice. Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water. Now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench. Don't forget to do all 3. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate containers when the perfume is ready.
Baka hindi naman ako makinig. Hindi ko alam kung alin yung pipiliin ulit. Saan? Grind silk
Try
flowers.
something new at the Wanmin Restaurant.
No time to lose.
Okay, sa crafting pala. Okay. Oo nga eh, ang halay nga eh. Yung dialogue niya eh. Pati yung tone pa ng boses eh. So, gawin na nga natin to. Ay, okay. Tama pala. Kala ko sumabraw ng pindot. Okay, so buo na yung 3. Saan na ako? Balik.
Liyue's really good.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all. The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the water has boiled off. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the
Hey,
scent.
speaking of Summoner's War, kailan ba ako nag-pull? Nag-pull ako last time eh. Nakakuha ko ng wind na Hell Lady. Maganda ba yun? Wind na Hell Lady. Meron ako ng fire. Meron ako Rocky. Yung wind na Hell Lady, hindi ko pa sure kung paano ko bibuild.
So please focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there.
Pati patapos na rin ako dun sa event, dun sa yung with friends na event. Makukuha ko ng 20 scrolls. Pwede na uli ako magsunog. Solid, no? Kasi actually, kumagat yung
All three
blessing.
perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant.
Dun sa blessing, either yon or wind na Archangel. Kaso, hindi naman ako masyado sa PvP. Kaya yung ano na lang pinili ko. Yung Hell Lady. Come on, Vigor Etna. Siege Defense. Meron yata ako ng 3. Yung Etna, meron na ako, syempre. Vigor meron. Common meron nga yata. Hindi ko lang na-build pa. Nice. Sige nga, matry nga yun. Hindi ko sure. Kasi yung Water Archangel ko nga. Wind Dragon Knight, swerte. GZ, Paps. Yung ano ba yun? Ayun, meron na Water Archangel. Hindi ko rin ginagamit. Nakatambak lang siya. Hindi ko binibuild. Wind na Dragon, swerte naman. Yung sa ano ko rin yung scam na SWC scroll. Ano ba nakuha ko? Fire na Pirate Captain. Asa pa ako sa Perna.
A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays.
Landiin natin to. I was thinking of you the whole time.
Wow, you actually remembered my throwaway comment. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken in. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Kaya nga pero ayun nga, binase ko na lang sa kung ano yung tingin kong mas magagamit ko. Kasi wala talaga idea kung saan ko gagamitin yung Archangel.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with anything, okay? I'll leave you with some parting words.
F na PvP, Archangel, PvP, and Lobby. Pero sige, okay lang. Feeling ko mas... Wala akong... Sino ba ang mga hater ko na win? Parang si Lucian lang si Wind na... Ano pala? Wind na Beast Rider. Pati Wind na... Si Unfair Bear. Si Feng Yan.
One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard. Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime, okay?
Try something new at the one-man restaurant. To the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
Not yet.
Bibuild kayo, sarap ko i-build. Binubuo ko lang yung Sino ba binubuo ko ngayon? Ay, talaga? Sa GB12, Savannah? Hindi ko na-try yun.
What should I try this time?
Yung ano tawag doon? Binubuo ko yung huling pwedeng i-build na Nat 5. Yung Effusion. Yung Wind din eh. Yung Valkyria. Yun lang yung ginagawa ko ngayon eh. Yun na lang pala yung natira ko sa mga ano, sa mga pwedeng Effuse. Okay. Dito na ako. Sa Zhongli.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
Lucian, Savannah, meron ako, Lauren, Naomi, PK, Wind. Matry nga yan. Faster sa GB12. Problema pa ako sa, hindi pa ano eh, hindi pa stable yung GB12 ko eh. Naomi, Crow, Lauren, Fran, and Sigmaros. Kaso di bang yun, from time to time namamatay.
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream and it's liked by younger ladies. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell and the daughters of high society love it. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Bastos.
Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and... Let's hope the Qixing can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, why's he gotta be so secretive this time?
Nice. That smells divine. Quest complete. Navigate. Hindi ko na mamatar. Ilan na lang ano. 3181. Kailangan ko na lang ng 20. Para dalawang 10 pull. Wala pang binibigay. Hanap nga tayo ng ano. Meron ba dito mabilis lang? Sidetrack muna tayo para makapagsaman tayo.
You know, there are better ways to seek out our enemies than, well,
Give the...
standing here.
Dito? Okay. Malapit lang pala. Ayun lang pala. Give the sweetened mistress. Ano yung sweetened mistress? Niluto ko ba yun? Pala. Barbatos and Adeptus. Wala yata ako ng gusto niya. Don't forget about it. Di ko sure kung saan mahanap yung hanap tayo bang quest na pwedeng pagkuhanan ng Primo Gem. Meron pa. Ito! Sige, gawin muna natin to. Sidetrack. Para makapagsaman tayo. Pulse. Ano bang kailangan dito? Electro naman pala eh. Okay, kaya. Kasama ko na si Pichel.
Goodness gracious! Shadow Raven, let night fall! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Nice. Oh, challenge complete. Mabilis lang pala yun. Hero Suite. Okay, makakapagsama na. Okay. Exit. Ito na. Tingnan natin. Sarap buhay natin. Wish. 3-2. 1-6 ang isang 10. Saan naman ako na Zhongli? Though, gusto ko sa Chongyun, pati Razor. Learn na Razor. Mukhang maganda yung Razor. Let's go. Razor. Ferus. Emerald Orb. Meron na ako ng mga to. Lion's Roar. Mukhang bago to. Wala pa ako nito. Mukhang puro weapon puro weapon nga. At least may bago akong sword na naman. Bigyan mo naman ako ng ng pike. Ng halberd. Last na temple. Walang 5 star. Yun, debate club. Kailangan ko yan para refine 5. Yun, sakto. Refine 5 na. Nice. Razor. C1. Slingshot. Skyrider. Oh, sobra na. Okay lang. Sige, okay lang. At least may C1 na Razor na.
I hear the voice of fate.
Okay. May dalawa tayo. Dadagdagin sa pity pool. And Constellation. Picking up elemental orb or particle increase Razor's damage by 10% for 8 seconds. Maganda siya dun sa E na ano yun. Nice. Kung gusto ko nang palakasin to si Razor. Okay. Lion's Sword. Tingnan nga natin yan. Sino ba ang swordie natin? Gamit ko ngayon is yung flute. Lion's Sword. Base attack and attack percentage. Bane of Fire and Thunder. Para kay Bennett. Increases damage against enemies affected by Pyro or Electro. Oh, okay. Ayos ah. 3 ang ano ko pala. Favonius Sword. I-ano ko na kaya? I-refine 3 ko na kaya? 2 flute. 1 prototype. Pati 1 Lion's Sword. Okay. Kapag 2 10 pull na, balik tayo sa story. Layo ko pala, layo. Saan tayo? Napakalayo nga. Sa Liyue lang pala yun. Liyue. Ano ba? Hindi ko pala pwede pulutin ta.
All things must change. It's nothing. I just thought it a great shame that so many of these glazed lilies have wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Qixing made it all up. And still others think that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. Well, I shall say no more. That old trinket. I remember it being an old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. He saw me gaze, but he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should not be loath to. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow. These old bones are so slow to look for things.
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and search for it, and, we can help with chores if you have any too.
At least a gopher.
All right, children, there is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Eugene Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work?
In you go, Paimon.
What? There's no way Paimon would fit in there. And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't you just lift the lid and look inside?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome.
This Granny's so weird. What does she mean her whole household?
Ano meron? Ooh.
Huh? Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you children. Please don't let old lady clean up.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
By royal
Eh, immune nga pala to.
Off we go!
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
No time to lose.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Paakyat.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old Granny could also be an adeptus?
Uy, puti. Tingnan malaglag dun ah.
Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Chillian Park? Why would she stay in the city?
Nakatatlo ka. Okay.
Ring cutter. By royal decree. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Ano pa?
Final tap! Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt!
Get out of here! Oz, reveal thyself!
Uy.
I let my guard down. Going in! Insubordination! By royal decree!
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Okay, yun na yung bell.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see. All right, that'll do. Come on. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick.
Are you with the Fatui?
The Chising. Those children stopped letting my friends and I into their council long ago. Still, they've done well recently.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history, but no matter what, we have always performed the rite of part to cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs. But now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps so. Why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell? Oh? Well, we haven't met in a while anyway, well, you must have things. Oh, and that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much time.
We will. Thanks, Gran.
Saan siya? Saan? Saan ang pinakamalapit na daan? Okay. Nakatambay na pala rito eh.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. An Adeptus.
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our...
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites. Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh!
Quest complete. Go and buy kites. Grabe, parang tong buong event na to, or buong story to, puro fetch quest ah.
Sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order.
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want...
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. So he's probably... We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well. But he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things. Finely crafted toys are well loved. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the form.
Indeed.
I took the liberty of coloring outside. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon...
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity, so these markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom in the passage of time. Justice flows Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
As for the payment.
Well, allow me.
Aba? May sumalo. Wala ba talagang pera tong isang to?
Child!
No, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Huge bag of Mora. 3 workers.
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take...
Adventure?
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer.
A most fair price.
Oh, okay. Current offer. Gawin natin 10.
Five geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much. I'll do it.
Tatlong worker lang naman eh. So, pwede natin gawin tigda 10.
Error.
Oh, help? Sure. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Done.
Huh? Stock prices. Gawin natin 15. Try natin ng 10 pa rin. Oh no, ayaw niya.
Oh, come on.
Sige nga, 15 na nga.
Let me think.
Okay.
Deal.
Number 3.
A full day of odd jobs at Eugene Terrace.
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of months?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of...
25, 2025. Oh, try natin ng 17.5.
This price will do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Nice.
A toast to our success.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is...
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
Ang dami naman ito. Dami pa pala. Haba-haba pala to. Boo Boo Pharmacy. Saan siya? Oh, dulo. Sige, fast travel tayo. Fast travel lang.
No time to lose. No time to lose.
The
Chi-Chi
reception
ba yun?
is deserted. And it seems kind of... Hello?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you...
The reception, it seems.
How about...
So many medicines, but no cure.
Oh, there you are! But you can't even reach the counter! Joke's on you! Paimon floats, so height is no restriction! Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing on her forehead? It can't be. She's a zombie!
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi.
Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Cryo to, di ba? Gusto ko sana to eh.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine. But only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to my dear Chi-Chi. We didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
Hunt the witch in the way?
Guizhong Ballista. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Qinheng by an adept located in Qinheng Pass.
Mr. Zhang...
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the cocoa goat.
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an adeptibeast.
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
No. What it looks like. Don't know. Where to find it? Don't know either. Where it...
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista.
What the heck is a cocoa goat?
Guizhong Ballista. Diyan mo lang yun. Sana. Okay, inspect.
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an Adeptus to build this. But how do you operate? Aw, what?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti contraptions are difficult.
So what are we gonna do? Quick!
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility That said, let me... As I recall, there is a... If we can retrieve the spare...
So...
I have a... With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with...
Where is that supply post? Here, post...
Di ako makakit. Yun.
I could get used to this.
Ito, supply posts. Anong gagawin? makapasok. Eto.
Yep.
Cool. Oh, nangyari sa'yo. Nag-bug. Palit ng Geo. Cool. Party setup. Kaisa-isa kong Geo.
I will protect you.
Ay, mali. Di pa pala nagpapalit. Grabe ang haba pala ng cooldown nito. Ah, pwede ko pala sirain eh. Cool. Ngayon ko lang nalaman yun eh. Napakahirap pa ako. Pwede mo pala yun. Kailangan lang pala Great Sword user. Claymore user. Party setup. Nalaglag pa ang buwisit. Oh, ngayon ko nga lang nalaman eh. Akala ko ano. Oh, kailangan mo ng Geo na ano, skill. Parang dun sa ano. Claymore lang pala katapat nun, buwisit. Nice. Parang may something ba rito? Oh. Lapit, ang lapit.
On, reveal thyself.
Meron pa ba rito? Ooh! Oh, laki. Ayos. Ang dami. Saan ako babalik? Saan yung balista? Ayun, sa taas. Wala pa akong kahit sinong Claymore user na ginagamit sa team talaga eh. Though baka si Razor nga. Parang gusto ko i-build si Razor eh. Saan na ako? Naliligaw ako. Kaya? Okay. Nagsastuck to. Nasaan na ako? Ayun.
No time to lose.
Spiral Abyss.
These
Tinapos
parts
ko
look
lang yung
useful.
floor 3 para makuha ko si Xiangling. Hindi ko pa tinatry ulit.
One moment. I will try to
Hanggang saan ka
repair
na
the
dun?
device. It is done. The Guizhong ballista is...
Ooh.
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have nothing. And over there, more nothing.
Hey! So you
Not a turret.
Are you This area's supposed to be chalk. Last time we approached the mountain, a few of us risked our life. The next thing you'll be...
Tut tut. It is not we who...
Want a taste of my hammer?
Rain outlines your fate.
By royal decree.
Lag ako.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
By royal decree.
Witness the power.
We got teamwork is dreamwork.
No time to lose.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Want a taste of my hammer?
Adventure time.
Jab across.
Get out of here. Take cover.
You're open.
Time to rain outlines your fate.
Oz revealed.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
You're open. I messed up.
No time to lose.
Sa iba.
You're open.
By royal decree.
Rain outlines your fate.
Dodge this.
These lowlifes didn't know who they were.
Troubling ourselves over the...
Oh yeah, that.
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant... What's more, a contraption built...
Which means a Paimon wouldn't go that.
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brain.
Good idea. We did.
Wala yung something goat. Walang... Okay. Coco goat? Coco goat ba yun? Nangyari. Kailangan ko i-upgrade yung mga weapon ko.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the...
What a disappointment.
Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So tasty. I'm sorry. I have a poor... here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know.
Excuse me, everyone.
Oh. Sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking after my...
Might I ask who...
how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Ayos may ahas sa ano.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck. What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi. The snake is speaking! I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must...
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really. As for you three, communal chaos causing with Chi-Chi aside...
Do you sell
everlasting insight? 3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
Di parang yung isa? Sino yung isang nakausap ko? Yung nakausap ko dun sa isang lugar din. Yung regarding sa multo. Isang multo dun sa ano. Di ba dendro din yun?
You might as well just rob the golden house. Oh, but the Chising have taken it over for now.
3 million.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that.
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this...
Cocoa goat! Cocoa goat! My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to... If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but some...
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a...
That's like 0 difference from 3 million.
2,990,000. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
That lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope? What have I missed?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House? If not the Exuvia. I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
Everlasting incense. Pakamahal.
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired the ever...
Whew, finally!
Well, traveler, have you... Odd? The questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. To treat you to a meal. Yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring the Mora this time. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole in the wall, praised throughout Liyue.
Hole in the wall? As in a
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor, at third round knockout.
Ooh, adventure rank 31. Observe the perfume. Saan tayo magwa-wait? Saan sa map? Hindi ko makita. Dito lang? Baguhin ko lang yung time. Ano yung time? 18. Ayun mo po. Yan.
Ah, you're here. Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall
Hey! There's even a storyteller here! Great atmosphere!
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason, but when I say...
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the clouds, a palace in the mist. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, my friends, Lady Ningguang's masterwork that bridges earth and sky. Imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze down from the deck on the world below. Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor, stretching out... They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value. Merely grasping one or two of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom, enough to stay a step or two ahead of your peers.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot. Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the Exuvia, and we saw her at the Rite of Dissension. Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
Wait, I am not with the Millelith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Act. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you. Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Qixing. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy, but I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite him to come here. I wish to meet him. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
Ooh, Act 2 complete. Kalahin mo natapos natin yung buong Act 2.
The emissary who called herself Ganyu just disappeared. But we've received an invitation from the Liyue Qixing. Paimon still can't believe it. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our best manners.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Kasama ba siya sa lalabas sa 1.2?
Don't worry,
Tama,
we won't
1.2.
forget.
Sa December 23. Wala, adventure rank 35 pa. Ang next story. So,
Listen,
What about the
let me tell you how a toast to
oh,
our
para sa ano yun, di ba? Para kay Traveler. Traveler. Nasaan yung Traveler ko? Ay, hindi pala. Joke lang. Pag ano, para sa Geo niya. Sa Geo niya yun, di ba? So, magkaiba pa yung ano. Yung pang ano ng Geo. Tama ba? O nag-iimbento lang ako? Nasaan na yun? Nasaan na yun? Hindi ko makita. Nakawala.
Wait, another handsome son today.
Pag ba pinalitan mo ng Geo, hiwala yung Geo and Animo. So, iba yung constellation. Kasi level 3 na yata, C3 na yata yung Animo ko eh. So, C0 pa rin siya pag Geo. Oh, okay. Nasaan na yun? Hindi ko makita. Or baka pag ano na lang. Pag pinalitan ko siya. Anyway. Oh, ang dami. Farewell, Archaic Lore, Coco Goat, Long Goodbye. $152. Di pa sumakto ng 160, oh. Sige. I think I will end the stream here. Kasi sa tapos naman natin yung buong Act 2. Act 3 is... Malain dito. Act 3 is... Adventure rank 35 pa. Pero mukhang kailangan ko pa mag-farm for equips dahil medyo nawiwikan na nagiging weak na yung damage ko. Prototype Crescent, level 40. Flute. Dito nga slingshot eh. Pero effective talaga yung slingshot kay Pichel eh. Favonius Sword. Kaya ako gustong i-build si Razor dahil meron na rin akong prototype Aminus. And pwede ko na rin i-level 5 yung Debate Club. Actually, malakas daw tong Debate Club pag naka-refine 5 eh. So, yan. Okay, that's it. Thank you sa mga tumambay. Thank you sa mga nag-chat. Pwede na co-op mode pag farm ng artifacts sa mga domains. Ang alam ko pwede na. Ang alam ko pwede. Para may nakita ko dong ano. Teka, check natin. Farm ng domain. As in domain, gantong domain? Parang one time na pindot ko yung co-op eh. Iyon, yung match. Meron siya match. Yun ba yun? Yun ba yung tinatanong mo? Match sa mga domains. So yeah, I think pwede na. So ayan, I'll end the stream here. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and see you in the next stream. And sana malakas na uli yung units ko.
Where I'm from,